Hello students, let's see the first chapter of history. This is your history book. In that you can find the index. The first section is events and processes, and the first topic is rise of nationalism in Europe. In this you get 6 units. Prior to that you will get to know how all this started, how rise of nationalism started in Europe. So kindly open the painting. You can see over here, requesting all the students to open this page. Now, once you open the page, can you see there is a painting? The painting may not be clear in this slideshow, but if you see the painting in the textbook, you'll get a clear picture. Now, I request all the students to find the things what you see in the picture. The first thing what you find is people. You can find a chain of people. They are following one after the other. Immaterial of the age, immaterial of the nations. They are just following the people chain. Now, who are these people? Let's see them. They are from America, Europe, Switzerland, Austria, Lombardy, Poland, France, Germany, England, Ireland, Hungary and Russia. Now post this, what are the other things you can find? That is the Statue of Liberty. The one which you can find here is the present Statue of Liberty, which is located in New York. But the painting was done in 1848. So this is just a vision by the painter. The painting is of a female. Now let's move ahead. After that, what you can find? Flags. Can you find here flags? Yes. And what do you find here up in the sky? Christ. You find angels and saints. Now, who is a painter who has drawn all this? Let's see that. The painter's name is Frederic Soriot. Frederic Soriot is from France. His work was very famous in France and Europe. Now the painter painted 4 prints. In that the one is given in your textbook. This is just a vision, what he dreamt of. And he called it as a democratic and social republics. Let's understand what do you mean by democratic, social and republics. Mean common people holding political powers through elected representatives. Social includes public areas like transportation, infrastructure, healthcare, etc. Republic means the end of monarchy and the rule is in the hands of government. Now let's see the next slide. In the next slide you have already gone through who is a painter, how many prints he has done. The second point is we can see people from different countries. Let's see. First is Europe and America. The front people who have already moved ahead paying their homage to the Statue of Liberty are the people from Europe and America. Now America, because Americans were already called as nation state. That is the reason. Nation state means they have already got independence. Now the next one is, this is already I said you, present Statue of Liberty, and this is the one which is a visionary of the artist. Now when we are talking about the Statue of Liberty, it's a female figure. In one hand, the statue is holding the torch of enlightenment and on the other hand, Charter of the Rights of the Man. What do you mean by torch of enlightenment? It means the path towards the freedom. And what do you mean by Charter of the Rights of Man? This you have studied in 9th class. Let me again go through that. It is a declaration document which states all the rights the citizens have to get post the end of monarchy. The next point, on the earth you can find shattered pieces over here in the image. What are those? They are the remains of the symbols of absolutist institution. Absolutist means monarchy institution. The people over here want a democratic rule or the rule made by the citizens, not by the monarchy, not by the kings or queens. That's why they have broken that rule and thrown them on the ground. Next point is, in Sorio's utopian vision, Sorio, the name is Frederick Sorio. In his utopian vision, the people of the world, that is of different nations, are present here. You can identify them through different flags, through their different costumes. And what do you mean by utopian? Utopian means it is a vision of a society that is so ideal, that is so correct that if you implement them in your society, the society will really become good. Here, the vision of the painter is of all good ideals, good principles a country or a nation should possess. But it is just a vision because not every government is perfect. So, it is called as utopian vision. Next, you can find that way past means moving ahead, are the two nations, United States and Switzerland. As I said before, they have already got independence. That's why they are called as nation states. They are already passing the Statue of Liberty. Okay, for you I have given a short note over here. Next is France. Here you can find the flag of the France. One is here, the other is over here. And same you can find in different places. Now the France flag is of tricolor, that is three colors, blue, white and red. Now these people are being followed by Germans. Now you can find here German flag, that is also made up of three color. This flag doesn't exist now because this painting was done by Sorio in 1848, that is prior to the independence of Germany. That time Germany was under the rule of monarchy. So whatever they are carrying now, that flag is an expression of liberal hopes. Next, you can find that in the heaven, the Christ, the angels and the saints are gazing the scene what is happening on earth, that all the nations are supporting towards the mankind. How is it working? Not supporting towards the monarchy. They want the end of monarchy and they want the government in their own hands, where they want to form their own rules, their own ethics, wherein all the people should be happy. So for this, there is brotherhood among the nation. Brotherhood means support of one nation with the other. So all the nations are here. The people over here are belonging to different age groups. Now all are supporting mutually. They want one thing, that is the government in their hands, and they want the end of monarchy. So this is what the painter wants to symbolize through his painting. I hope you people understood.